Okay, well, it is time for another installment of Holiday Dish Traditions from viewers like you guys.
And we are so excited today. We have Judy Avis with us from Coolville, Ohio. She submitted her recipe for plum pudding. We thought that we absolutely had to show you how to make it. Sounds very festive. You might never have heard of it.
Right, it's a very intricate recipe with a cool story to back it up too. So let's list the ingredients that you need first because there are several of them. Here's what you need: 4 eggs, a ½ cup of molasses, 1 cup sugar, ½ cup of buttermilk, 3 cups of soft breadcrumbs, that's about 6 slices of bread, and ½ cup of flour along with a teaspoon of cinnamon, ½ teaspoon of cloves, mace and nutmeg, a teaspoon of soda, a cup of chopped nuts, a ½ cup of chopped dates, and a cup and a half of raisins. Notice there's no plums in this. Judy will explain why.
No plums, but plenty of ingredients. Judy has some plum pudding with her already made, but first she's going to walk us through how to get it all done.
Right.
Well, it's called plum pudding because in the 18th century they didn't use plums, they used grapes and raisins and stuff, and it was plum, P-L-U-M-B, instead of P-L-U-M. And so they used the raisins and grapes and stuff. So I've already got the buttermilk and the molasses in.
Okay.
So we need to crack 4 eggs.
Brittany will help you with that. And you didn't start baking until, how long have you been baking?
About 7 years ago.
7 years ago. So you're saying your kids, they grew up without you baking for them, and now they're floored with all of this.
This was my mother-in-law's recipe.
Yeah.
And she made it for us all the time. And so when she passed away, I had to make it for my husband.
Of course.
Okay, I need...
I'm getting a pat on the back, so that must mean I'm not doing a great job.
You didn't get any of the shells in there. Good job.
I need the sugar now.
Sugar?
Yes.
I got it.
Okay.
We're just dumping all of it in?
Just dump it all in.
On it.
Okay, after you put in the sugar, then you can add the bread.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 6 slices of bread.
All crumbled up.
Yes.
See how small it is, too.
And then you add your flour.
Up here?
Let's change spoons now.
You change spoons usually? Okay. And why is that? Just
because I use the whisk to get all the wet ingredients and then
mix together, and then this
for the dry, you do this.
Very good.
Okay, and now you need all the spices there.
And we have them all right here, so there are quite a few.
Oh, look at that. Now, I'm guessing you've got this pretty well down.
Yes.
You can do it rather quickly. For a newbie, it might take some time.
Yeah, you just have to get all of it organized.
It really does have a nice Christmas smell, though. It is that familiar, like, Christmassy scent that we get.
You need your nuts. That's 2 packages of the small packages of nuts.
Okay.
That's pecans.
Oh, we love pecans.
And then your dates.
Okay.
Dates. Okay.
Put them in here. Yeah.
Are they minced up dates?
Yes.
Okay, because I was going to say, I was like, well, they don't look like there's any whole dates here. Oh, very nice. So chopped dates makes it easy.
And then your raisins. Okay, and after you've got it all mixed together, then you have a coffee can that you have sprayed with Pam or something, a vegetable oil, and you just pour it in.
A coffee can.
It's very hard. That's the hardest part, is to find a metal coffee can.
No way. Yeah. Because
they're all paper or plastic.
But they always used to be in those kind of cans.
So you have to find a metal can.
So do you just have one you reuse now?
No, you can't reuse them.
Oh, okay, so you have to keep finding them every year.
Walmart has in their coffee.
Good to know.
And then you take aluminum foil and you put it in half.
Okay.
Put it over the top of it.
Yeah.
Take a rubber band so you don't get any moisture in it.
Very interesting.
And then you have this simmering.
Okay, boiled water.
And it just steams.
Okay.
And you stick it in there, and eventually you're going to put a couple plates on there to hold it down. Okay. And you just put that back on there, and 3 hours.
Oh.
3 hours.
For 3 hours.
Steaming.
Yes.
And then when it's done.
When it's done, this is your finished product. I've already taken the bottom off of it. And
So you have to take the bottom of the can off, and then you pull it off like this.
So we don't need to allow it to cool?
No, well, this was made last night.
Okay, so we do have to let it cool before we actually cut into it.
And then after, let me get these out of the way.
Okay.
Don't like raw eggs.
That is not what I would have ever guessed it was.
And it comes out like a cake.
Yes. Who knew? But it's called pudding. It's called plum pudding. So there's no plums and there's no pudding.
No.
Okay.
It's
And then
raisin and date tin.
this is,
Sounds
my
good.
mother-in-law used to make a pudding to put over the top of it. But this we have found, I hope it's, I didn't check. Get that off.
I'll get it. It's nice and fresh. There we go. And this is what, like a kind of like a pudding?
It's sweet condensed milk, but it's a special brand.
Does it need to be shaken?
Probably.
Okay.
This will be your slice for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Who wants some pudding next to it, or condensed milk? There we go.
Is that good?
How much do you usually put on it?
Just
Here we go. Oh, load her up. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's taste it a little bit. There we go. Thank you.
Okay,
Let's do.
here we
Oh,
go.
well, it's
Nice
very
big
moist.
bite.
That's very good. That's Christmas cake.
That is so moist.
I know.
Wow.
It's delicious.
I couldn't believe when I saw you preparing that and putting it in there.
That this
I
is
said
what
every
comes
year, in fact, to Marky, our new producer, I said, I've never seen anything like this before.
yeah.
I can't believe I've lived
And
my
I've never
whole life
tasted anything
without-
like this before
without
either.
trying
This is
this,
true.
Right?
And I brought you some
Yum.
potato chip cookies.
And
I
are there
brought you
actual
some-
potato chips in
Yes.
it?
Get extra.
Okay, this I have to try
And
now.
forgotten
Can I have a potato
cookies.
chip cookie too?
Yes. These are called forgotten cookies. You put them in the oven for 30 seconds and forget about them
Are we
overnight.
going to
This
have
is my
all
kind
these
of cookie.
recipes?
Whoa.
I think I put them all on the...
Okay, so
We're
Melanie
gonna
has
need to
all of
post
these.
all of them.
Yes. They're all on our event page, so you can check out not only the plum pudding, the potato chip cookies, which I love, and the forgotten cookies as
Very
well.
cool.
Wow.
Because you can cook them and forget them. And yeah, so
Bite
it's on
into
the
one of
event
those.
Try
page
these too?
for the
Yeah.
meals. So you go to the First Look at Four Facebook page, and then you click on the event that we posted in order to get everyone's recipe.
Don't get a close-up
And we
right now.
have to get a close-up of this and post the video too, just so you can see that.
Merry
This is all
Christmas.
delicious,
Wow.
yes.
Awesome.
This is terrific.
Judy, thank you so
What a
much
day.
for coming in.
Thank you for having
And
me.
we thank your husband too, because I realized there's always a man behind these recipes because they're the ones who want them to keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
I've
So
had to
thank
do
you
it.
for making her continue the tradition,
Yes,
sir.
there he is in the shadows.
WSAZ thanks you.
We'll be right back.